Welcome to our show, Cosmic Architecture, Mapping the Universe's Design, Part 2 of 2. Many cultures across the globe have long held spiritual visions of how the universe came to be and what purpose humanity serves on Earth. In modern times, however, science has become the primary lens through which we explore the natural world. Yet, the deeper scientists look, the more questions they encounter, questions that often echo those raised by spiritual traditions. Take the Big Bang theory, for example. It explains how the universe burst into existence from an unimaginably hot, dense state and has been expanding and cooling ever since, starting about 13.8 billion years ago. This model not only shapes modern cosmology, but also opens new space for dialogue between science and faith.
Imagine if our universe was compressed into a small ball. The pressure and temperature inside would be enormous. At some point, it became impossible to withstand them. And here comes the Big Bang. It was an outburst of energy and matter that created everything we see now. Time and space, basic physical forces, tiny particles that make up our world were all boiling in an incredibly hot cosmic broth. When it cooled down, gravity began to attract them to each other. They gathered into atoms, then molecules, and then into the first objects into the world, stars.
A number of astrophysicists and theologians believe the Big Bang theory deepens our understanding of creation. Some propose that God could have used the Big Bang to bring the universe into being. Others, like physicist Dr. Stephen Hawking, argue that the universe needed no divine intervention. In The Grand Design, Dr. Hawking and co-author Leonard Mlodinow claim that it was natural law, not a supernatural force, that started the universe. Because there is a law such as gravity, Dr. Hawking wrote, the universe can and will create itself from nothing. Spontaneous creation is the reason there is something rather than nothing. Why the universe exists, why we exist. This striking assertion that the universe arose spontaneously from nothing has since posed a challenge to the belief in God in the name of science. Pastor Scott Krebs of Center Point Church, Stony Brook, noted that while Dr. Hawking was undoubtedly brilliant, his theory left us in an ethical vacuum.
There is no objective ground for morality. In Hawking's worldview, there is no God, there is no force behind the creation of the universe, we're all just a cosmic accident. And if that's true, then there's really no such thing as morality. Morality, ethics, all of these things are just the work of humans. Morality is just like choosing your favorite ice cream flavor. You really can't say that anything is truly right or truly wrong.
But for Dr. Alan Guth and his colleagues at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT, the big scientific question remains: if the universe truly came from nothing, what exactly banged? If atoms, stars, and galaxies all emerged from a sudden burst of heat and energy, then something must have existed before it all began. That mystery, what came before the Big Bang, became the focus of Dr. Guth's research. His answer? The universe experienced a brief yet extraordinary event known as cosmic inflation.
What was there before the Big Bang? What was the state of the universe before, well, everything? The universe underwent a breathtaking cosmic expansion, doubling in size at least 80 times in the fraction of a second. This rapid inflation, fueled by a mysterious form of energy, that permeated empty space itself left the universe desolate and cold. And only after that did the hot, dense conditions of the Big Bang emerge.
What we think happened is that before that, the universe was accelerating exponentially fast. It means it was doubling and doubling and doubling in size. And the numbers are ridiculous. We think that if you started with a universe that was smaller than a single atom, then it would be bigger by a long way than the whole observable universe, 350 billion galaxies in it, in less than a millionths of a second. So a very rapid, exponentially fast expansion. And when that stopped, all the energy that was driving that expansion got dumped into space. It heated it up. It produced the particles of matter out of which we're made and all the things that we see out there in the sky. And that's what we see as the Big Bang.
The discovery of cosmic inflation, honored with the 2014 Kavli Prize, helped bridge several gaps in our understanding of the universe's earliest moments. It points to a clear mechanism behind the universe's birth, showing how tiny quantum fluctuations stretched during that brief, rapid expansion became the seeds of galaxies and star clusters. It also helps explain why the universe appears the same in every direction, why the cosmic microwave background is so uniform, why space seems flat, and why no magnetic monopoles have ever been detected. But it also raises deeper questions. What sparked the universe's existence? Why is it expanding? What lies hidden in the unseen darkness? And where is it all ultimately heading? These are not merely scientific mysteries, they are spiritual ones as well. With so much of the universe still beyond the reach of even our most advanced telescopes, Dr. Francis Collins reminds us that spiritual insight, faith, and theology remain essential to grasp the fuller truth of the cosmos.
Other aspects of our universe, I think also, for me, as for Einstein, raise questions about the possibility of an intelligence behind all of this. Why is it, for instance, that the constants that determine the behavior of matter and energy, like the gravitational constant, for instance, have precisely the value that they have to in order for there to be any complexity at all in the universe? That is fairly breathtaking in its lack of probability of ever having happened. And it does make you think that a mind might have been involved in setting the stage. I think the laws of nature potentially could be the product of a mind.
Take black holes as an example. Some scientists have challenged Dr. Stephen Hawking's work, particularly his prediction that black holes emit radiation, now known as Hawking radiation. His calculations indicate that this radiation is random and does not preserve information. Yet a fundamental principle of physics holds that information can never be lost.
You can picture what's happening as a series of particles coming in and out of existence all the time, so-called entangled particles. And so one of those pairs of particles is on the inside of the event horizon and one is on the outside. And then it can happen that the one on the outside, instead of merging back with its partner again, can escape into the universe, removing energy from the black hole as it goes, therefore it's shrinking, which means that one day it will be gone. That has profound implications. So black holes are not eternal prisons, they have a lifetime. One day, whatever's in there is returned to the universe. All that's left in the far, far future is Hawking radiation, those particles that were produced in the vicinity of the event horizon. The question is it possible, if you could collect all that radiation, all the Hawking radiation through the whole life of the black hole, is it somehow possible, in principle, that the information about everything that fell into the black hole throughout its history is imprinted in that radiation in the far future?
When the emission of radiation from black holes is observed, measured, and recalculated, it hints at a truth that reaches beyond science. A remarkable spiritual insight graciously shared by our most benevolent Supreme Master Qinghai Vegan.
This is the rescue road for the souls from hell. Wow. It's a rescue arena, a special magnetic field to rescue and to help those in hell, okay? Without that, nobody escapes. No, nothing can escape the black hole force, okay? Wow. Whatever goes in there, it just stays in there. So there has to be this balance ring, half of the ring or the stripe, halfway to counterbalance the force of the black hole, because the black hole is hell.
That is to say, somewhere beyond the reach of our space telescopes, God has sent Here's divine messenger to rescue souls from the unbearable sufferings of hell. This transcends scientific understanding, yet it speaks to a deeper spiritual truth, inspiring us to seek God's guiding light. As we marvel at the grandeur of the universe, revealed through both scientific discovery and spiritual insight, may we stand humbled before its vast mysteries and be inspired to live with greater kindness and respect for all beings. These wonders that stretch beyond the stars also whisper within our hearts, urging us to walk gently upon this earth and cherish the precious gift of life. Respectful viewers, it's been a pleasure to have you with us for today's show, Cosmic Architecture, Mapping the Universe's Design, Part 2 of 2.